my gosh, we've got football to talk about. It's always good to talk a little bit of football. Welcome, everybody. This is the Pig Trail Network. I am Tyzilla83. I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the content. You guys know what to do at the end of the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We're going to talk about this scrimmage really quick. We're, you know me, not real long videos, but I want to touch up on the, some of the highlights and stuff that happened on Saturday. Let's jump into it. The head hog himself, Coach Chad Morris, ran a 108-play scrimmage on Saturday. Ty Storey did start, so it looks like he's transferring. Rumors are going to have to quieten down to some degree. I do realize that, he's maybe because he's the oldest of the, quarterbacks on scholarship. Maybe that's why. I don't know why he ran with the ones. I know that there are a lot of you who are not impressed by Cole Kelly. Hey, don't blame you. Don't blame me at all. Wasn't exactly the most efficient quarterback. Got to remember, he was a redshirt freshman, though, and he was put into some really bad situations, so it's hard to look good. And then he got one of the worst offensive lines in college football also to go along with that. But, again, no excuses. Cole Kelly's got a lot of work to do, no doubt there. But Ty Storey got the nod to work with the ones. Cole Kelly would work inside the red zone. Of the two, now, again, this doesn't mean a darn thing. Nothing will even matter until we get into the fall. But Ty Storey threw 8 of 13, 122 yards, including a 17-yard touchdown to the JUCO tight end, Jeremy Patton. Remember him? Remember Jeremy Patton, the number 1 JUCO tight end from a year ago? Slowly, as the year went on last year, we started to see him more and more on the field. I saw him last year in practice, in an open practice, and he had a blocking assignment, and he looked lost. And that was one of my biggest gripes, was he looked lost on pass protection. And then as the season went on, he actually looks like he improved in that area. So I think there's a lot of hope for the tight end position. Obviously, it's when Brett Bielema was here, that's the one thing you have to say that he did right, was recruiting and developing tight ends. But anyways, Ty Storey, that's what he did. Cole Kelly, again, he worked in the red zone. He went 10 of 13 for 137 yards and 4 touchdowns. I was also told that 2 of the 3 incompletions were actually drops. But he would throw those touchdown passes to Tyson Morris, tight ends Will Gregg, and C.J. O'Grady, or Cheyenne O'Grady. He needs to come out and just tell us, what do you want to be called, Cheyenne or C.J.? His sister or somebody got onto me on social media last year when I messed that up. So, and said that it was C.J. O'Grady. They weren't mad about the first name. They were mad about the fact that I didn't put the O'Grady. I don't know what I was doing. I was in a hurry typing on Facebook, and I didn't put the O in front of the Grady, and they freaked out about that. So, what is your name, Mr. O'Grady? Is it C.J. or Cheyenne? It looks like he still likes to be called Cheyenne because that's what the media says. But the other touchdown thrown by Cole Kelly was Gerard Barnes. Those are the 4 guys. Again, Tyson Morris, Will Gregg, Cheyenne O'Grady, and Gerard Barnes. So, yeah. Quarterbacks doing their thing. They sound like they're highly efficient. I really think a lot of what Saturday was, maybe they're implementing some of their offense. I think a lot of it was, how do these young men adjust to this different style of play? I really think that had a lot to do with Saturday's scrimmage. Going from that slow pace, kind of turtle offense that Brett Bielema ran. Now you're running a fast pace, high tempo, where the goal is to score on every play. It's a dramatic change in offensive philosophies or offensive philosophy. And they just kind of want to see how they would respond in a 108-play scrimmage. And it sounds to me like the quarterbacks did okay. I don't think the staff was entirely okay with the scrimmage. This is going to be learn on the fly, better get it figured out, or you're going to lose a job kind of situation for these players. So, yeah, defensively, sounds like T.J. Smith, Jamario Bell kind of stood out a little bit. Didn't hear anything about the linebackers. Then again, I only kind of skimmed over the what the coaches really had to say, but they bragged a lot on Randy Ramsey. Now, I don't know that he had a standout scrimmage, but it sounds like they just think he's a freak. A couple of coaches have called him out for just being an absolute freak and how difficult he is to how difficult he is to block. They have moved him, it sounds like, from the outside linebacker position to the defensive end position. Another move was Curl, who was a starting corner last year in the place of Ryan Pooley. They moved him to safety. So we knew this was coming, both on offense and defense. Don't be surprised if you see some changes like that on offense. Another name, too, I better not leave him out. TJ Hammonds apparently, too, looked pretty good in the passing game in this scrimmage. I'm really excited to get to this red-white scrimmage down in Little Rock. I don't know if I'm going yet. I still haven't made up my mind. It's going to be April 7th. I had the time here somewhere. I think the actual kickoff is at 1 p.m. Now, I know they're doing some things before kickoff in Little Rock. I'll try to find that information for you and leave it in the description box if I can find it. If not, it's not hard to Google it, So, but if I find it, like I said, I'll leave it in the description box down below. But thank you guys so much. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Until the next video, see you around.